Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
Ninetailedbrush.
I'm Nick.
And today we're going to be watching part 2 of the Battle of 5 Armies Extended Edition, which is really like the Battle of 5 Armies, like the full-on battle. We're kind of in the throes of it. I feel like let's just get into it and have a good time. It's going to be ridiculous, probably a little bit over the top. Who cares? It's a freaking gigantic, huge battle. And it's the finale of The Hobbit, and we're like, the battle just started. The orcs just showed up. Yeah, obviously, if you guys want to watch the full-length reaction, you can go check that out on Patreon. And then next week's reaction, which is the Narnia movies, the first one, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, that's going to be up on Patreon as well. And if you want to check it out, you know, it does really support us. And yeah, let's get into it.
It's like an ugly troll.
I know, dude. These kind of look like the Titans.
They're quick, though.
Dang.
Jeez.
Holy. Oh! Okay, but low-key, how did he set up there? Did he, like, sneak up there when they weren't...
Probably did, I mean...
Yeah, he
you guys got the flag IKEA kit?
Way,
go, set it up, quick! My armies! What freaking steroids do these orcs have? Holy... Dude,
they were literally just fishing people. Like,
I know, and this town was already burned.
Well,
dude.
Great.
Holy. Second to Bilbo, Bard is the only one pulling his weight here.
Yeah. The only other, like, true hero.
I know.
Yeah.
Dude, all these guys are heroes. Like, holy crap. Like,
I know, dude.
They're not even, like, real... They don't even have armor. They're...
Holy crap. These poor kids.
Wow. Oh,
dude.
nice.
Ooh. Oh, frickin'. Get some ODM gear. Let's go. What the hell? What the hell?
He's like, I killed a dragon. I could do anything now, okay? That confidence.
He didn't even need the bow against Smog. Dude. He could have, like, super jumped off a building and killed him.
Does he have it attached in its eyes? That is so messed up.
Oh. Holy.
Dang. That freaking...
Dude.
Holy
yo.
Dude, how many heads was that?
Ooh.
Is he headbutting
yes.
a helmeted orc? How is... Okay, dude.
The dwarves aren't philosophers, I'll say that.
Dude. There's just way too many.
There's so...
Since when do we forsake our own people? Thorin, they are dying out there. Life is cheap.
To you?
But a treasure such as this.
Dude, how could you say that though? Like, that's
somebody
crazy.
smack him.
Do not speak to me. As if I was some lowly dwarf lord. Believe if I were still.
This is visually really sick with like the pool of melted gold.
Take back your homeland. You are changed, Thorin. I am not my grandfather. Is this treasure truly worth more than your honor? I am not my grandfather.
Honestly, they have a chance. I feel the worst for the Lake Town people because they're so outnumbered.
Yeah.
Like
And
the elves and the dwarves, at least.
And the Lake Town people also can't really fight well. Like,
Yeah.
I will not hide behind a wall of stone while others fight our battles for us! No, it is not. We are sons of Durin. I have no right to ask this of any of you. Will you follow me? One last time.
And the fact that like he takes off all the like bejewelry and like goes back to the dang. Yo, what? That's sick. Dude. What? Freaking bomber. He just did a WWE move.
Some of those trolls are so huge.
They have so many
someone,
trolls.
like, we gotta take those out first. These things are destroying us.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Gandalf.
yeah.
Dang, dude.
I'm gonna kill that piece of filth.
I thought he was gonna say that piece of shit.
There's no else have done this.
You've done this before? I think people were literally talking about this chariot scene in the comments.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah, so
let's
I've never
see
seen
it.
this.
We're sharpening a sword on the wheel.
Holy crap. What the hell? What is this?
It reminds me of something
This is
like
in Lord of the Rings.
some machine like out of a zombie apocalypse.
This is like
film.
the machine I would get in the game. Oh, is it?
What the? Are you kidding me? What? How many kills was that?
This is so hilarious. Is there gonna be a freaking troll fight?
No.
Like, what is happening? Who needs Frodo? Get yourself a damn
Dude,
chariot and some
okay.
goats. These guys could have run into Mordor on their own, just with the chariot.
Dude, this is Fast and Furious medieval style, okay?
They could have speed run the Lord of the Rings movies. Holy. Oh. Yo,
Turned around perfectly.
What? Yo, what? Bite his head off. Let's go. Oh my gosh, stop saving him.
What?
What is happening? What is happening anymore? He better not be alive. Okay.
Is he dead?
He
Tell
better
me
be
he's
freaking dead.
Seeps in from the north.
Bilbo is me.
Yes,
watching.
I know.
I'm feeling it killing their all. Golden mercenaries. No more than 100. We'll take care of them. Go.
Only 100.
They got us.
I thought we're good.
Bro, we're rolling with it, okay? This movie is, we're rolling with it.
Exterminating. I say we for sure. No. That's what he wants. He wants to draw us in.
Yeah, dude.
Get them out
And you
of there.
freaking sent them there
Yell
to
at
die.
them or something.
Yes.
Jeez, no, freaking Feely. Ooh. Ooh.
Holy,
Holy crap.
crazy. Okay, but how?
Sorry, I just...
Come on, dude. Come on. Freaking flying on a bat? Oh my god.
Yo, what?
Dude, he wasn't even trying in The Lord of the
I know,
Rings. Like,
dude.
what the fuck were you doing, Legolas? Ooh.
Come on!
Ooh. Ooh. Let's go. Ooh. Dude. Holy. Holy, Thorin doesn't even have a sword left.
Dude, that's a good spot to stab someone.
Holy crap. Said it earlier, that was actually kind of badass.
Huh.
Ooh. Let's go.
Acting like he literally didn't just run and then summon like 10 of his guys.
This is the best moment in Lord of the Rings history. I'm sorry. Come on, guys. No.
Okay.
Physics.
Holy.
That was actually badass.
That was cool.
Backflip
Oh my gosh.
15 feet.
Hey, you know. I feel like Legolas' hair defies physics, so the rest of him does as well.
Yeah, for all the steroids he takes, he's not that great of a
I
fighter.
know, yeah, to be honest. like the only reason why he's not harmed at all right now is because of because of his armor.
I know, and he's so much bigger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh,
That was kind of
that
sad.
was kind of savage, dude.
Ooh. Dude.
Shit,
That's
yeah,
sick.
bats don't
Yeah,
stand
get
a
outta
chance.
here.
What?
Dude.
Come on!
Oh my gosh. Bro, Thorin, you gotta be smarter than that.
I know. Oh.
Shh. Can waterfalls freeze like that? Because that's such a cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty
That's
sure.
such a cool idea for a location.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Well, I've led you to such peril. No, I'm glad to achieve in my perils. Slowly, each and every one of them. No. Orin. Don't you dare. The eagles are here. Sorry. I cannot go back. Where will you go? I do not know. Go north. Find the Dunedain. There's a young ranger amongst them. You should meet him. His father, Arathon, was a good man. What is his name? He is known in the wild as Strider. His true name you must discover for yourself. The king is dead. Long live the king! Long live the king!
That was sick.
That was a really cool
That was awesome.
funeral ceremony.
Yeah.
Tales will be told. Well, I think I'll slip quietly away when you tell the others I said goodbye. You can tell them yourself. There's plenty of it. You are welcome anytime. Don't bother knocking.
Dang, that's so cool, dude.
Borders the shop. You take me for a fool. I'm really about one. Nothing goblin tunnels, and I've kept my eye on you ever since.
Gandalf knows all.
You're a very fine person, Miss Banks. And I'm very fond of you. But you're only quite a little fellow. In a wide world, after all. Wait a minute, that's my mother's boy box. That's my dining chair.
Poor Bilbo.
Put that book down. What is going on? Contract of employment as a handler. Yeah. My signature. Yeah. Who is this person you pledged your service to? Thorin Oakenshield.
And we're full circle. That's honestly such a cool way to end it. That's awesome.
That was a really
That's
good
awesome.
ending.
Thoughts?
Well, I'm gonna keep it fairly brief because since we are having that live stream on it or something.
Yeah,
like that,
I mean, just say what you think for now.
Okay, so of course there was a lot of action that I think was like, it was cool. It was kind of eye candy stuff, but I was like, I don't think we needed to see like all of it. I don't know if there should have been a whole
The chariot
movie
scene
around
was my
it.
favorite.
Yeah, the chariot scene. A lot of cartoony stuff, like this, like going upside down on the bat, and like
just
a lot.
a lot.
I kind of ran with it and had fun though.
No, yeah, like was it fun? Yeah, it was fun. And there were a lot of epic moments as well. Cool, awesome, deep moments. Like one of my favorite moments was Thorin when he was still like under the whole dragon sickness thing.
Yeah.
And he went to Bilbo and was like, he was like, oh, what do you have?
Yeah, with the acorn, yeah.
And it was like, like Thorin rarely like smiles and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And when Bilbo was talking to him about, I'm going to go plant this thing, back at home,
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, you kept that thing the entire way, And it's like, yeah. And to him, I feel like it was like seeing how Bilbo could be, he doesn't need a lot, right?
Yeah.
And he cherishes the smaller things or the things that to him are more important.
Yeah.
And he doesn't need all the wealth and everything else. And it's like, I think that sort of struck something with Thorin, and I was like, that's cool.
Yeah. I do think it's cool.
And even under that sickness, he was still able to like see that.
Yeah.
See the simplicity and the beauty of it.
Yeah.
And I thought like, there were a lot of moments like that here, sprinkled around, and I think that was cool. It makes the movie way more, I think it improves it rather than being complete like eye candy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, freaking Martin Freeman kills like every scene.
Oh,
like
100%.
that ending scene where he's sitting there and he's thinking about grabbing the ring. Like that was just like amazing. Like he kills every scene that he's in. He is like the perfect Bilbo. And I think that like, I think the biggest thing is that this shouldn't have been 3 movies. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, I
think it would have been better as 2, and I feel like any of the little issues I would have had, like people are like, oh, it's supposed to be more lighthearted because The Hobbit was, and I get that. I really think the biggest thing is that it's like, I think it should have been 2 movies, and so there's times where it feels a little stretched, and it's frustrating because I actually think that there are moments that are amazing. And there are cool,
100%.
really cool ideas, and like even the arc idea like of Thorin, where it's like he's obsessed with the gold for so long and the mountain for so long that it's like he's lost who he is, and it's like, look, you being like Thorin Oakenshield, that's what made these people follow you, not you being a king. Just like everything, there's some really cool themes and ideas there.
Yeah, I do think it didn't really need to be 3 movies. You're right.
Yeah.
And it could have been like a lot better if it was 2, I think, if we did cut out a few things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But overall, it's still, fun. Even the cheesy parts are still enjoyable, it's funny. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Another thing I want to talk about is just a small thing. You're talking about how there was a lot of cool themes going on. I liked the sort of difference between friendship and like loyalty, right?
Yeah.
How the dwarves were loyal to Thorin to the point where they will follow him even if he's wrong. Yeah. And where Bilbo sees it as like a friendship, so he will not follow him in order to kind of save, or help
do
him.
what he thinks is best for him. That's true.
So it's cool to see that sort of like side, because like it's admirable that the dwarves are doing what they do, like, oh, we'll follow him no matter what kind of thing. But it's also cool to see that it's not, they don't look at it as completely evil. But then there's the other side of like, well, there's another good side, and Bilbo kind of like, does that whole side of it. I like that sort of difference that they're making.
I think it's a different type of courage. Like, all the dwarves are very brave, and Bilbo learns to be brave in battle, but doing things like taking the Arkenstone and then admitting that to Thorin's face, like, that's a different type of courage, you know, in a way that Bilbo stands out as different. It's like a different sort of hero. Like, he's okay facing his friend face to face and saying, I did this, you'll probably never forgive me, but it's for your own good. You know?
Yeah, and I really like the moment with him and Gandalf just sitting, where it's like you feel, even when Thorin died, like I said, Martin Freeman killed every scene that he was in, but like I like that you really felt like, because, you know, I think the mistake would be to get lost in like, oh, like, look, you know, we're at the end of the adventure, he's this badass hobbit, but it's like, I like how in both of those scenes, like when Thorin dies and he is like crying over his body, and then when you see him just sitting there with Gandalf, it's like, this changes. Like, you are completely changed, and he's never going to be the same, and he is still a hobbit from the Shire, and, you know, like, this all has an effect, and, like, I don't know, I thought those moments were really cool.
Yeah, I did like that moment with Gandalf a lot, and I like how they didn't really say anything.
Yes.
Like, they just have, you know, a moment to kind of sit.
Yeah, I mean, the Aragorn thing doesn't really make sense, and a lot of people say it doesn't make sense, because he'd also be, like, 10 right now. But it's like, you know, whatever. They're trying to do an Easter egg. It's like, I already know people in the comments have said their piece. I kind of agree. It's like, it doesn't make sense. I get it. They want to do an Easter egg, but he is 10. Doesn't really make any sense. It's like, you know.
That's true.
Whatever. Smaug was cool.
Yeah, Smaug was cool. There was a lot of cool action scenes, even though there was a lot of it. Like, I mean, the elves doing their thing. Holy, that was
cool. That was sick.
The elves show up. Just everything the elves do.
And the
is
whole
so
face-off
cool.
with Smaug was cool. The whole 1v1 with Thorin, I think, was like, that was a cool fight. It was a cool location.
The dwarves, seeing the dwarves finally like in action is interesting. You know, like because we got nothing of them in the originals, but seeing them now, it's cool to see. You know, like, oh, I was kind of like thinking like, what kind of like, you know, things are they going to bring to the table? You know, And it's cool they had the things to counter the arrows, and they had different mounts. You know. It's cool that the humans have the horses and the elf. Well, at least one of them.
He had his moose.
Thranduil had his moose thing, and they had like rams and hogs and stuff. It's cool. I liked seeing that. And
I thought the funeral was cool. Actually, that's something in the extended edition. I was like, oh, that was actually a really cool scene.
Yeah, I like
where it's like
that.
building that lore, and you feel like the different. That was cool. That was cool.
There wasn't a lot of talk. It was just like, you know, it's a funeral. You know, nothing needs to be said really.
Yeah.
Also, the fight with the
Nazgul.
Yeah, the Nazgul or whatever.
Yeah,
that was cool.
That was cool.
I like seeing like that. You know,
that was just dope.
The power fights. Where like, okay, you know, we're on another level.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
that's awesome. Yeah.
But that's it. We're done with Lord of the Rings until they come out with the Amazon series forever, which kind of sucks, honestly. But I'm excited for that when that comes out.
Yeah.
And you know, thank you guys for all the love. Thank you for joining us. And like I said, we're doing Narnia, so that's going to be up on Patreon. The full-length reactions of these are up on Patreon. So if you want to go check those out and help us out, that would be awesome. And we will see you all in the next video.